set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Rams first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch made right side by Thomas.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. In motion comes Thomas. Burrow now to throw on first down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself. Their rookie. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Burrow. He's going to tuck it and go. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Burrow working in the pistol. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Melton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back to the air one more time. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. 11-90, 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. To throw is Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Burrow. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Rams offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he has been effective with the ball in his hands all season long, the NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdown score. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, second and a yard. Now Burrow gonna do this himself. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Here we go, here we go.
They're gonna motion the tight end over here. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Back to throw, Burrow. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, Burrow. got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Off the read, here's Burrow. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's got it to the 14-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, His quarterback's paying the price for it.
And now here comes the punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This pass is caught by Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On 1st down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Burrow. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Burrow working in the pistol. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First down, Rams.
Burrow to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Burrow. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Burrow now. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Burrow. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, LA.
It's his second touchdown of the year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Our home team, 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He'll look to throw. They'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers for the touchdown. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Zay Flowers, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. Jalen Hurts, as sharp as you can be throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to do.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 5.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers for the score. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. Not much happening there, just a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Man in motion is Smith. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
One of the most overlooked qualities to play linebacker in the NFL is your instincts. Certain guys just have a knack for always being around the ball. When you think back earlier in the game, that fumble recovery, now his coach sends him on a blitz, and he comes through with the sack.
Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain there of 17.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Has a touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now give on the ground. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Burrow. That one complete to Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion comes Thomas. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one hauled in by Thomas. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and caught by Smith.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Rams! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. We're about ready now for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense and receiver Devontae Smith take the field for their next drive. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd down, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Burrow working in the pistol. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st down, Burrow. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Rams.
Get set. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now a run on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Back to throw. He has Hyatt complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
A run on 1st and goal. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Wright. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jalen Wright, touchdown.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
11 empty, take.
They'll run here. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. They'll come up now for second down. That's complete to Moore on the right side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll drop to throw, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Burrow now. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's Burrow. That's taken in left side by Smith. Burrow here on second down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the number 1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.